Thanks for meeting me. My friend Jane suggested I start seeing you on a regular basis. That's okay. For years now I have been regarded as the best therapist in Tanzania, and the only one on the Peninsula in Dar. Please tell me about your problems. Well, I started getting this rage last week. One of my dogs ate my Kindle, and my scary stole my sunglasses. Then there was nowhere to park at Epidor. I started developing the rage. I almost lost control of my Land Cruiser going down Gillette and had to stop and breathe deeply for a while. Do you live in a golden cage? A golden cage? Is it you, or your husband who is raking in the donor cash? Oh yes, the donor cash comes from my husband. He works for a major NGO. It's great. They upped his pay grade to the point where we even have a separate Land Cruiser for our house girl. If we get to the next level, my dog will get a Toyota Prado with leather seats and a CD player. My dog likes John Mayer. That is pretty lame. My dog loves John Mayer. Playing John Mayer to your dog is foolish. Why do you think your Kindle got eaten? The dog clearly hates you. Even if your husband gets promoted again next year and you give your dog a Land Cruiser, the dog will still feel animosity towards you because you play at John Mayer. Anyhow, you answered my question. You clearly show all classic behavioral symptoms of PRTS, but do not worry, I can help. Your Peninsula rage can be treated. What is this golden cage? I don't understand. You live in a golden cage. I do not live in a golden cage. I live in an 8-bedroom house in Masaki paid for by the American government. My house has 3 verandas, an ornate swimming pool, and a botanical garden. It does not resemble a cage in any way. Okay, I understand your confusion. Delaware is a long way from East Africa and you must be also suffering from disorientation. Have you been long in Tanzania? Well, after I finished school I couldn't get a job, so I joined the Peace Corps. I lived in a dusty village in rural Tanzania for 2 years, learned Swahili, and spent a lot of time on Facebook. Then I moved to Dar as my friend told me about the free donor cash. So I guess I've been here 6 years now. I've forgotten all the Swahili now though, as they speak English at Slipway and at Epidor. I think you need help. I miss my Kindle. Do you ever think about going back to Delaware? Yes, but I don't know what I would do without my Kindle. And the donor cash. It is so sweet. Everything in my life is paid for. If I went back to Delaware I would have to work in a call center or cooking eggs in Scrapple. I hate Scrapple. I need to know more about your predicament. How long have these symptoms been going on? How frequently have you been getting the rage? Well, it happens more or less every day. Really? Please give me an example of your recent rage. Oh God, the worst was when the owners of the Oyster Bay Delicatessen went on holiday. The place was shut for 2 weeks and I cried the whole time. I couldn't get any imported cheese or French wine and I started hyperventilating and scratching my arms a lot. Oh wow. Yes, I remember that period well. I flew in 6 additional therapists from South Africa and Kenya. There were white women all over the peninsula digging food out of rubbish bins. 3 women were hospitalized, and 1 died. Oh my God. What is going to happen to me? Well, I guess you will just end up joining the yacht club, and maybe having a weekly freak out when Epidor is shut on a Monday. But how can I get my Kindle back? Fuck off.